Hello all, welcome back to the tutorial of C programming for beginners. Hi, this is Sakthi Arun, M.Tech student from NIT Patna. I'm technically supporting the missile Ingeniator. In this lecture video, I'm going to explain you guys what is a Fibonacci series and a simple sim program for Fibonacci series in C. So the Fibonacci series are, it initially starts with 0, okay, and the next number will be 1, okay. After the position of 1 and 2, okay, the third position should be, you should add the first two numbers, okay, and then you have to put the result here. So 0 plus 1 is 1, okay. In the fourth position, you have to add the previous two numbers, so 1 plus 1 is 2, okay. In the next case, it's a fifth position, okay. In that case, what you have to do is we have to add the last two numbers, which is 3, okay. Similarly, for the sixth position, what you have to do is we have to add the last two position, okay. It's a 5. So similarly, for the Fibonacci areas, if you want to find for first say like 6 or 7 or n numbers, okay, if you want to find for the Fibonacci series till that number, then the logic goes on like this, it's adding the previous two numbers, okay. So now let us write the C program for that, okay. So to start with that, let me declare the variables for the Fibonacci series. So I am going to start declaring the variable. The first variable will be number, okay. This number represents for how many numbers we have to print the Fibonacci series, okay. In the next case, we have to start the counting, okay. Basically the count start from 3, okay, because if you check these conditions, what you have to do is the 0 and the 1, these both are initial conditions. So what we have to do is when we are initializing the variable, we have to assign this value 0 and 1, okay. um, in the case of next, it start from the position 3, right? So what you have to do is we have to assign the count variable to 3, okay. In the further case, what it does is it goes on adding for count plus plus, so count will be count plus 1. In the next case it will be 1, so it goes on increment with the value 1, okay. So the count position is 3. In the next case, we have to initialize the value of first variable is a equal to 0 and b which is equal to 1, okay. So to sum up these results in the third count, so we have to give c, okay, we have to declare the variable c, okay. So the next thing is we have to get the values from the user till how much number we have to print the Fibonacci series. So to do that, we have to give percentage d ampersand, and then we have to give number here, okay. So the next case is once we got the values from the user, we have to start doing the logic. For presenting the logic, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start using the while loop, okay. So in the while loop, if our number is not equal to 0, okay, then okay, sorry, in this case what you have to do is we have to use the count, okay, count variable. So count, if it is less than or equal to whatever the number, if I am initializing, then what you have to do is we have to enter the loop. In the inside the loop, we have to first what we have to do is we have to add the 0 plus 1, okay. So 0 plus 1 is 1, that value will be assigned to c. Then what you have to do is we have to print the Fibonacci result, okay. Whatever we got, we have to print the Fibonacci series values, okay. So initially what happens is we have to print the values of a and b, okay. So to do that, as soon as we got initialize the value, we have to print the that a value and b value, okay. So to do that, I'm going to use printf statement here, okay. So here it present percentage d and slash t. This escape sequence is for giving up us one tab space, okay. So the next thing is percentage d and again t. So okay, so the next case I'm going to use here the variable, two variables, one is a and b, okay. So after this here I'm going to use percentage d for c variable, okay. So I'm declaring the c variable here. Next, we should do a shifting operations, okay. So how do we do the shifting operations? Whatever the value in the b, that should be moved to one step back, okay. And the next thing is b should be assigned with the value of c, okay. That's how we move to a previous step and add the last two values. Then we have to increment the count values, okay. When these conditions fail, it come out of the loop, okay. So that's how we end the operations. So now how this performs. Say if I want to print the value for Fibonacci series for 5 numbers. Okay, so I'm going to check for the value 5. Okay, next what happens is it start printing the value as 0 and 1. Okay, the 0 and 1, that's because I am initializing the value to a equal to 0 and b equal to 1. So I am giving the order of a and b, so it's 0 1 1. Okay, the next case, the count value, I have entered initially as third position. Okay, because we're going to add the two nav values. So I'm starting with the count, the position 3. Instead 3, I can also tell that it's like a position. So for better understanding, I can also mention variable as a position. So it's a third position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace all these values with position. Okay, so the next case is in the third position, what you're going to do is we're going to add 0 plus 1. Okay, 0 plus 1, the result will be equal to 1. That will be stored in C. Okay, now if you are printing the value C, then what happens is initially 0 and 1 will be in the displayed in the output window. Now after the while loop function, again one more 1 will be displayed here. After that, assigning the value, so b value is 1. So now that is assigned to 1, so that's why a becomes 1 here. And whatever the sum value of c is 1, so now b is also equal to 1. Okay, next the position value is now from 3 to 4, it will be incremented. Now 4 is less than or equal to number is 5, so that condition is true. In the next case, what happens is the a plus b, a value is 1 and b value is 1, which is equal to 2. So now c value becomes 2. Okay, so basically this is a c value. Okay, the next case, it will be printing the values 2, because 0 1 1 will be already present in the output window. Now it will add one more number as 2. Now in this case, what will happen is it will start shifting. So b value is 1, so now that will be assigned to a, but c value is 2, so that will be assigned to b here. Okay, in the next case, the position became 5. 5 is less than or equal to 5, the condition is true. In this case, what happens is it will be adding 2. Okay, so already the b value is okay, the b value is 2 and a value is 1. So 1 plus 2, which is equal to 3. 3, now c value becomes 3. In the next case, b is 2. B now as b is 2, a will be assigned that value, and c value is 3, so b value becomes 3. Okay, so it check the position becomes 6. 6 is not less than 5, so the while loop ends. That's how the program is terminated. Okay, now let me execute and check whether the result is coming perfectly or not. Okay, so to that, okay, for what we have to do is we have to give commas for every variables. If you are using a semicolon, then you have to give a int name in the front of all the variables. Okay, okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter till 5 numbers. Okay, so the numbers are 0 1 1 2 3. Okay, which is the result we are expecting here. So the result is 0 1 1. Okay, these 3 also should be printed here, right? So 3. So this is how the output is displayed here. Okay, so this is a simple C program for printing the Fibonacci series in C. If you guys have any doubt or comments in this program, please post it in the comment section. Okay, thank you all for watching this lecture video.